Hello, today I'll be looking at Comet from Perplexity. Let's take a little look what it's about. So Comet is a web browser built for today's internet. In the last 30 years the internet has evolved from something we browse or search. Internet is where we live, work and connect. It's also where we ask questions. Curious minds have questions everywhere and they find answers on every page, in every idea, through every task. Yet we've been trapped in long lines of tabs and hyperlinks, disjointed experiences that interrupt our natural flow of thought. We built Comet to let the internet do what it has been begging to do, amplify our intelligence. Comet powers a shift from browsing to thinking. Tabs that piled up waiting for your return now join one intelligent interface that understands how your mind works. And so when I installed it, then it allowed me to import from Chrome, and it must be built on the Chrome underlying architecture, I guess, like Chromium, as it pulled in my plugins. So you can see I've got my Roboform here, my one tab, and you still do have this sort of tab structure, as you can see here. Allows you to ask questions any way they occur. So in here I think I can just ask a question. I could say, what is the capital of New Zealand? Then I don't use a header tab here like I expected. You have to click in here and then it fills it out. Then you can see here, what is the capital of New Zealand? Wellington. Split from there, capital New Zealand, Wikipedia. And you've got your similar features like you've got in Perplexity here, so you can discover, you can go to your spaces. So it's like typically doing a Perplexity search in there. If you come into here, you can see some use cases. So I'm just going to quickly run through some of those. This one is mastering your inbox, find your emails from my teammates, and then you'll see there's an assistant over the right hand side. Can make appointments into your calendar, so I can meet this week, send a calendar invite for this week when we're both available. So we've got human in leap, it's checking it, so the email and then sends, doesn't do it automatically. There may be options to do it automatically, but probably having a human in leap is a good idea. Let's look at the next one, which is put together a grocery cart on Instacart from Walmart. Not sure these sites have been supported. We use Sainsbury's here in the UK. Not sure if that'll be on there yet. He was doing butter chicken. And then based on his ingredients, give me some recipes. Let's come up with some recipes there. So turn it down. And this one here. It's going to summarise the video. So sort of Chrome plugins that can do a similar sort of thing can summarise a YouTube video. And also I think in Edge you can do something similar. Start a tour, visit 5 of the top sites. It's doing Tower London. You can see it's going quite fast. We'll test it out in a minute and see if it goes as fast. And it said the different sites there. And I think it says, yeah, total size is 8.2 miles.
Pull up the clip of Jensen demoing Perplexity Labs.
Using the audio.
I've pulled up a YouTube video showing Jensen demoing Perplexity Labs at GTC Paris. It should be at that moment
to
now.
Formulate what is now agentic AI. Let's take a look at one example. Let me show you something. It's built on Perplexity, and it's super cool.
And you can see there that it actually went to the right place in the video, so it didn't start at the beginning, which is useful. And we can see how that does. Probably would have been a good idea for me to pause before, rather than try and talk over the audio. There we go. So yeah, looking on Amazon, finding when bought something. Buy a new one, so a repeat purchase. Summarising the answers in the AMA. So yeah, you can summarise particular pages. You can do that, I think, with the Copilot, but my guess is that it'll do a better job, tends to win. So yeah, Perplexity tends to win the benchmarks as it comes to finding information if you look at the GM Arena, for example. So yeah, that's another example. Then there's one more example. Reference any tab for precise answers. That one a bit fast, so I'm just going to go check that. So it's loading up different tabs and then pull them together to pull the answer. It's quite useful, so it's really fast. So now we're going to go put it through its paces, I guess. Let's log into Gmail and just need to unlock this. And so let's take a look at this one here. Here's the assistant. Tell me how many newsletters I've had from Chris Kerner. He basically has a TikTok channel and probably other channels all about different ideas, and just going to see. So I've got 42,000 messages in my inbox. So yeah, it's from Kerner. It's doing a search for me. Found 3 emails from Chris Kerner. I did sign up fairly recently. Okay, I received a total of 3 newsletters from Chris Kerner. Please you set up a rule so that they skip the inbox and go into marketing / Chris Kerner, don't go into spam or junk mail. So you can do that. I think I've got a marketing category. Let me just scroll down. Knowledge school. Not in this particular one, but let's set one up. Let's see if we can do it. Let's pull it. Okay. So from Chris Kerner, newsletter. Now it should skip the inbox, archive it. And so something went wrong there. Let's see if it can sort itself out. It may go in a loop, in which case I'll have to probably stop the assistant. Let's see if it does it this time. No, it's done something wrong again. Okay. So that particular test. So instead, I say please summarize the most recent newsletter. Going in a loop. See how this does. Let's go back to doing the filtering. Give it all more chance at doing that. If that still fails, we'll move on. Okay. No, it keeps it wrong. Let's just keep failing. Please give a summary of newsletter 00091 from Chris. Let's extract the content. Shares experiences where 6 business automations ran in parallel, including writing hyper-personalized cold emails with deep prospect research, generating leads for web design services by collecting business context into a sheet, preparing for meetings with briefing documents based on calendar research, analysing competitors and suggesting business improvements, conducting market research, ranking business opportunities via trends. Shift is not just an incremental upgrade but a fundamental change. AI can now execute complex workflows. Some practicalities: you must log into services, tabs can disconnect, occasional glitches. I think he was using, in this particular case, ChatGPT agent. Was ChatGPT agent for this. All the business automation is described in newsletter. He highlights how ChatGPT agent combined with operating deep research features enables to control the browser, log into accounts, complete complex depth business tasks. So some of these things you might have had to do in the past with NA10, for example. So yeah, I think I had a quick read of that one, and you can see that did a pretty good job. So I'd say please draft a response to Chris NA10 over ChatGPT agent. Hi Chris, thanks for a deep dive into your recent newsletter. I've really enjoyed reading about your use of ChatGPT agent, business automation, kind of end-to-end AI workflow is genuinely exciting. I want to share a quick perspective on how similar outcomes can be achieved using NA10, open source workflow automation tool, plus some thoughts on the pros and cons compared to ChatGPT agent. Examples of automation using NA10, script business data via webhooks. So yeah, if you want to maybe and look at possible JV, then you could all of the different automations using NA10 and reach out to him, maybe be featured in a video, one of just to show, so you could create some videos of the NA10 workflows, so you could recreate the ones he used in agents and do it another way, and then just point out the benefits. So yeah, some of the benefits here: no true reasoning unless you integrate third-party LLM services locally or in the cloud, data privacy, wide integration support, fully visual, customizable workflows. So say like that. Right, let's move on to another task. I've got messages. I'm seeing parents. It's my dad's 80th, and my mum just had a birthday as well. So what I'm going to do is come in here, and let's paste this in here. So basically, I wonder if it's possible to get me some lace in different widths, pink or white. I use a lot in mending. If not available, I will think again. It's short notice now, so if you can get some next time we see you, will be fine. I would to likely order this from Amazon, as we have Prime and are seeing them on Sunday. It is now Thursday evening. Please give 3 to 5 options with pricing for this present gift idea. Researching. I'm going to hide the assistant for now, and let's have a look. Researching available lace options with different widths and colours suitable for quick ordering. Pink lace ribbon, different widths, Amazon Prime UK pricing. Lace ribbon white, different. I wasn't able to retrieve specific product lists from Amazon UK directly, but I can guide you on what to search from, what you'd like to find based on typical UK stock. So not quite what I was looking for, because it searched Amazon, I think, on the other example, so maybe I need to go to Amazon first. And we'll go to amazon.co.uk. I'm logged in here, so maybe that'll work now. So, my mum for 3 to 5 suitable options on Amazon. Let's see if that works better. Let's see, .co, amazon.co.uk really, but here we go. Yeah, searching. These are some of the options I actually came up with earlier. And yeah, may want to for reviews, you might want to say, yeah, so it's possibly searching for 4-star and above. Looking for one suitable for mending. Okay. Here's some trim, I think some white and pink, scrapbooking decoration, use it for clothing in this case, and sewing. So yeah, it's grabbing the information. I could ask to put it on a table as well. While I'm doing that, I'm going to start another one as well, amazon.co.uk. I think, as I said, I would like to, the tab button, maybe another button which does the same thing, but clicking seems to work. And okay, got a tab, but it's still doing the same assistant, so looks like I can't just start a new assistant. I might, yeah, look like quite like when I'm using Manus that I can more than one thing and it will queue it up and it can add to one as well. But yeah, we'll keep it going for now. I've got another present idea from my dad as well, so we'll run that as well. Maybe we'll just keep that more broad. We could say get rid of assistant, so come in here. I'm looking for shipping, so some options. This case was looking for royal blue woolen hat for winter and some warm blue gloves. Price is £20 total for both. Sure I bought him some gloves before, but there we go. Probably got lost. Royal Stallion wool flat cap in dark blue herringbone. Magic adult gripper gloves, all flat. Total £19.98 with express delivery. Winter hats for you, an established UK seller. Not sure he wants this sort of hat. Yeah, more sort of woolly hat, I'd say. So searching eBay. Maybe there's some stuff it's searching. Amazon. You can search it when you're on the site, as you can see. Let's go back to this one here. 3 yards of pink, white, beautiful sunflower lace fabric sewing. Not really what I'm looking for. Let's see how that's doing. So here are 5 suitable options for lace in pink and white with variety of widths. Great for mending and assorted sewing projects. Got the 4 rolls vintage lace ribbon. 4 rolls on Amazon. 8 yards. Pink with white border polyester. Soft and durable. And then we've got 3 yards. 5 centimeters wide. 5 yards wide. Beautiful sunflower cotton lace applique. Each of these come in the right colours and widths for various mini needs. All are available for quick order on Amazon UK. Let me know if you want direct links or a recommendation. I can put it all in a table with pricing, description, and link. So it's in a table. Price £9.49. Pleated lace trim. I didn't do as good a job as my self-searching. One that had lots of different styles, so I think because it's looking for both pink and white, I'm quite happy for it just to be white, for example. Lace ribbon, white, various widths. If you do something like that, then you can see something like this. Probably it's more suitable. It gives you, oh yeah, that's one purchased, so that's the one we end up buying. And you can see it has a total of 14 rolls, gives you all different sizes. That would have been a better match for what we're looking for. So overall, bad. And this one here, so it sort of doesn't look quite deep enough. Amazon does have affordable blue winter hat and gloves combo set. In fact, several options qualify for fast shipping, a £20 budget. You've got a Vic Boo, includes a blue hat and gloves plus matching scarf, £5.53. There we go. £9.99 hat and scarf set with gloves. A blue beanie hat with warm gloves. Yanmaki. Yeah. Can't see pictures of those. So again, you can go to Amazon, but we'll switch on to next task. Let's go. We'll go to assistant and we'll try the speaking. Hi Perplexity. I'm looking for some accessible videos about ChatGPT 5. It was just released today. I want them to be not sort of super, probably 10 minutes or less. Try and find me 5 different YouTube videos.
I found a few videos about GPT-5, all under 10 minutes. Let me open them up. I've opened 5 different about GPT-5's release today, each under 10 minutes. You can check them out now. Would you like me to summarize any of them after you watch?
Wow, GPT-5.
Bear with me a second.
And hello.
Of course, take your time. Let me know if there's anything you want to dive into after watching.
You seem to have opened one twice. So the one from Julian Goldie SEO, you opened twice out of those 5, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, you've opened the same one twice.
Thanks for catching that. Let me close the duplicate tab for you. I've closed the duplicate tab now. Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay, can you see each of those videos and then give me an overview based on all 4 of those summaries all put together? So, yeah, just summary of those 4 videos, if you could.
Here's a quick meta summary of the 4 videos combined. They all highlight GPT-5's game-changing capabilities, emphasizing its massive improvements in speed, reasoning, and multimodality. GPT-5's unified model can handle text, images, and voice, and it's free to access on certain platforms. Each video also showcases real-world use cases, from building apps to coding and study tools, illustrating its flexibility and power. Overall, the common theme is that GPT-5 marks a huge leap forward in AI usability and intelligence.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
So yeah, bring up ChatGPT, and I'm in ChatGPT 5. So have ChatGPT 5 up in the browser. Are you able to commandeer it and create a game for me? Create me something interesting and fun using its new interface.
I can't directly control that interface, but I can definitely help brainstorm a fun game idea you can build using it. Let me know what kind of game you're thinking about, like a text adventure, a quiz, or something else. I'm here to help shape it.
Do you remember the old GTA, the very first one, where it's like a top driving game? Something like that. So a very GTA game where you can sort of drive around and just control different cars, where you can sort of get out of cars. That'd be interesting.
Got it. So a top-down driving game where you can switch cars and roam around a city sounds fun. You could add missions like picking up passengers or racing against time. If you're using ChatGPT's latest model, you can describe scenes, actions, and get dynamic responses for each move, kind of like a based version of that old-school game. Let me know how you want to structure it, and we can outline some mechanics or scenarios.
Yeah, let's keep it fairly simple. But yeah, like you said, we could maybe have it where we have to go and pick up something and then deliver it within a timescale. So yeah, let's give it a try where we have to, for example, go and pick up some, we're maybe a getaway driver. We have to sit outside the bank and then we have to wait for them to come in. Then we have to drive them away to the getaway spot. And that could be a garage that we have to drive into, and then the garage door shuts.
That sounds awesome. Classic getaway mission style. You pick up the crew outside the bank, and you have to navigate quickly to a safe spot before a timer runs out, with maybe some obstacles or cops in pursuit. The garage could be the final checkpoint where the door comes down once you're in. If you're building this using ChatGPT's interface, you can have the game describe the scene, give you choices like which route to take or when to speed up, and track the time pressure. We could brainstorm some dialogue and scenarios to keep it interesting.
Okay, let's try it. And I'm going to need to be able to copy and paste. So we can sit, but then I'm going to need, because you can't seem to control the ChatGPT 5, I'm going to need a way to just copy and paste the prompt into ChatGPT 5 when we're ready.
Absolutely. I can help craft a clear prompt you can copy and paste. Let's break it down into a neat setup so you can run the scenario anytime you want. Just let me know if you want to add specific details like city names, different car types, or any twists.
Let's get the basics running first, and then we can always add tweaks later. So yeah, if it'll work, as I've only created a simple game, a Space Invaders game. So it'll be interesting to see how it gets on.
All right, here's a basic prompt you can use for the Getaway Driver game. You can paste this into ChatGPT and see how it plays out. You are a getaway driver waiting outside a bank. Your mission is to pick up the crew and drive them to a safe house garage as quickly as possible before the cops close in. The bank's alarm just went off, and the crew is about to jump into your car. You have a map with 2 possible routes to the garage, a short but risky route through narrow streets, or a longer, safer route but with more traffic. Choose your route and make quick decisions to avoid obstacles and reach the garage before time runs out. That should give you a simple structure to start and build from there. Let me know how it goes, and we can tweak it with more details or mechanics after you try it out.
Okay, so I need to find where that is, probably in my library, I guess. Okay, it's okay, let's scroll down. Go across to ChatGPT, do that in there. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to close the assistant. Seems a little bit too little code. So I must have to do much, given how the code is. On a bank, a getaway driver, and you have to evade the cops, market following the indicators. Where to drive. Game now has live mission. Let's see. Again, it's not much. I'll be highly if that works, but we'll give it a try. Run the code. Yeah, I don't think I'll be don't think I'll be taking over from GTA 6 anytime soon. Even control it. But this is about ChatGPT and more about Comet. Let's see if there's anything else from the examples. It'd be interesting to have a go at. So reference tab for precise answers. Could have a go. I've had a chat. Find answer your history. Get insights in one click. Now we do have a trip coming up. So let's have a look. If we go assistant. Let's go to maps, google.com. I'm meeting parents this weekend. I want to map the different places we will be going and get an idea of timings. We will meet tomorrow at 1 p.m. at Forest. I'm based at Bishop's Stortford. We will then eat at the Feathers pub in Wadesmill at 5:30 p.m. My parents are coming from Hertford and the rest of my family are staying in Dunmo. On Sunday we have a boat trip from Ware to Hertford and back. What's it called? Boat company Ware to Hertford. Yeah, it was Lee. Company is map them. Please add to the map and save as 80th trip. That's the one. Yeah, I don't have the address sustained to hand. We'll just keep it fairly broad to show. So it's save to favourites. Okay, I think the right place. Yeah, I'm not sure about saving it to favourites. I'd have thought it should be a new list, which is 80th birthday or whatever. But let's leave it to finish. I could have put it's the Hertford caravan site. On there for travel plans. So yeah, it took, but didn't take the company name that I put in. All three with labels to Google Maps. So I got a little bit confused there about where. Basically this was the company in Ware that we were using. So really should have added this one. So added a label on that one, but didn't label the others the same. Let's see how it does with putting all the label points on one. So yeah, I would have liked to create a new list. Okay, let's create a trip. You can imagine something similar with ChatGPT Agent would better do similar sort of things to this, but this is Comet from Perplexity, and it's a browser version of Perplexity based on Chromium, I'd imagine. So it's added Lee and Stort Boat Company, Hertford Castle. Didn't mention that, but no, let's look at different times for different places. I think it added all of the different locations to the map. It seems to only added 2 points or something on the 80th trip. So yeah, it's each a task it's doing, but not perfectly. So yeah, it's leave 12:30, arrive by 1, 6 miles, 15 minutes. There's bus options too, meet the family. They come from Dunmow, 10 miles away, so both are close. Stay until about 5, drive to Feathers and Wadesmill, dinner at 5:30. After dinner, everyone heads to evening destinations. Arrive at Lee and Stort Company. I didn't give a time for that. I think it's at 2 p.m. I'll be able to get there by about 1:30. As a timeline for visual reference. And let me know your 80 trip is ready. So yeah, like I said, perfect. Only see points on the 80 trip. And I think I've made to create a new list, rather put them in the favourites. If I can take a screenshot. So just create that. Yeah, Hertford camping caravan site, that's right. I do find in Perplexity, yeah, sometimes it will keep the previous chat or the here, which you don't really want to upload again. I don't know why it does that. Now it's got Bishop Stortford there, but it's only showing 2 points. I don't think it's adding all the steps properly. Not where, and it seems when you add a new location, it's shown under there, but yeah, I'm only seeing layer. So not quite as easy as the demo which they had. But sometimes it's down to the prompting, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if it'd be useful to take a look at that map, because it might be doing it right, but I can't tell at the moment. Just seeing the 1 point on there. Yeah, it's adding another, just 3 points. It's the Caravan Club. Yeah, this is better, adding the different points now, but it'd be nice to have the points named so you can see point 1 is like Great Dunmow. Once I get the output, I'll ask for the actual map and then I can check it. Forest, Dunmow. Yeah, I thought it was only adding 2 points, now it's got multiple points, so that might be right. Okay, so let's go this one. Idea system, we have title, if that was named something. Not sure. And we have point 1. This is point 1 and point 2. So this might be the right place. Nice if it had a name on it. Title, layout. See if it lets it name. So yeah, it's trying to rename it, but may not be able to. But it's good you can see the process. It tells you what it's trying to do. So it says set labels. Set labels can change the colour of each one, but I don't know about rename it. There's an icon that comes up behind it. So maybe something on there where you can name it. But yeah, I might close the assistant so it can see. Here we go, point 3. So yeah, it can be in there. So yeah, I think because it was ingested down, I wasn't able to change it, but here we go. Hopefully that should rename that one, and then you can save it. I'm also operating down here on a smaller screen, so that might be why it's struggling a little bit. So you should be able to double click and give it a name. That should match the one that we're looking at. 3, so yeah, it didn't unfortunately. Now it's adding more points. So it's gone a bit off the rails, but you get the idea that yeah, it's able to troll, and it's going to be a work in progress, going to get better. Same with ChatGPT Agent, some things will work well, not quite so well, and you can see what works well and how it can help you. And then this is the worst it's ever going to get, so all these tools will get better and better at being able to assist you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that.